all. I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, third unit, Gopal and the Hilsa fish. So this is an interesting story because of it is a comic story, and comic books means contain stories told mainly through pictures. So here also in our textbooks given some pictures about this story. Let us see. Here are some characters in the story, Gopal and the Hilsa fish. Hilsa fish is a seasonal fish. And next Gopal and his wife and some courtiers and king and some peoples and fishermen. Courtiers means advisors. So it is a season for Hilsa fish. So fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa fish. So because of that is seasonal fish, so that's why fisherman's thinking only nothing but only Hilsa fish only. And next fisherman's sold nothing but Hilsa fish. Sold means past form of the sale. So fishermen sell that fishes, and they also said nothing only it is a Hilsa fish because of it is a season for Hilsa fish. And come, they asked to the people, and come buy, the price of Hilsa is down today. And so the fishermen asked to the peoples, come today price is low for Hilsa fish because of heavy Hilsa fishes are available in that season. And next householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish. So householders also they talk about Hilsa fish, it is nothing. And how fisherman and householder discuss, and householder asked to the fisherman, and how much did you pay for that Hilsa? So at that time the fisherman said, you wouldn't believe it if I told you, because of low price it is Hilsa fish, because of that is season for Hilsa fish. And the in the palace to the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. So Hilsa in palace means king place, and around the king palace also. And courtiers means advisors or followers in that palace of the king. So all are thinking and talking about Hilsa fish, nothing only. And your majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa I caught it was. So someone said, some courtier said to the king, your majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa. Huge means big Hilsa I caught. So it was, he said to the king. At that time the king lost his temper, and he said angrily, stop it. Are you courtier or a fisherman? And he lost his temper, and the courtier fell silent with downcast eyes, and the king felt guilty. I am sorry, I lost my temper, he said to the courtier. And the king said to remaining courtiers, it is the season for Hilsa fish, and no one, not even Gopal, can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. So everywhere the king surroundings, all the persons are discussed about Hilsa fish only. So that's why the king lost his temper, and the king irritated about that Hilsa fish. So he asked to the Gopal, can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish. Not even for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes we are talking about, we do not talk about Hilsa fish. At that time he is a Gopal, see here. And Gopal said to the king, oh, I think I could, your majesty. Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa and bring it to the palace. So the king asked to the Gopal, at least 5 minutes we do not talk about Hilsa fish. So the Gopal said, I think I could it. And at that time the king said to the Gopal, let me see you buy a huge Hilsa fish and bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it. So you bring one Hilsa fish without anyone asking you a word about it. So at that time the Gopal accepted his challenge, and he said to the king, I accept the challenge, your majesty. So it is a season for Hilsa fish. So that's why everywhere in that village and king palace also talking about Hilsa fish only. So courtiers also were talking about Hilsa. So the king was irritated about Hilsa fish. So the king want to listen at least to 5 minutes. Do not talk about Hilsa fish. So the Gopal accept his challenge. Next, what is happening in that next we will learn next class. Thank you. Once again read the story.